Welcome everyone. Here we are with another episode of our Dynasty, our Temple Dynasty. We are the Temple Owls as always. Today we face SMU. They are 1-6 on the year, and I think that this could be very well a trap game. They are too good of a team to be 1-6. And we match up well with them, but I fear that we must play in all kinds. We are exactly balanced on offense, defense, and overall. They seem a little better, but we'll see what they bring to the table. We'll play in white. We are away. They play in blue, so we start. They seem to have a bad year, a down year, in respect to other campaigns. They are still winless in the American, in our conference. They have some good prospect visiting, and their top players are their running back, defensive tackle, and wide receiver. We have our two best players are two wide receivers, but we are not able to connect with them. I don't know why. We beat them last year by a wide margin. We scored 42 points on them and allowed next to nothing. So we'll see what will happen. This should be easy, but it's always risky to underestimate our opponent. Pony Express. Why we wait? I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel on Twitch, and if you want to see some old recordings, you can follow me on YouTube. I store there all my past games and past seasons. One of our objectives this year is to win the conference and also maybe win some awards with our players. We have Jerquavion Mahon at first in 3 or 4 awards lists, and also I'd like to break some records with him. He is very well on his path to update the hour and NCAA record of sack in a year and sack in a college career. He needs 11. Let's start hot. First great tackle by number 24, Landon Williams. They should be a balanced offense. And Preston Stone throws the first incompletion. The receiver never turned around to see the ball coming. So let's try and cover the pass if we can. Another great tackle, this time by Kobe Wilson, the leading tackler in our team and in all of football. So great first stop. We have, as always, the great potato alert. I hope we don't need him today. And Dobbins with a great return, nearly 20 yards. You see, he has low rushing yardage this season, but because he's only a returner. I'd like to start with the shotgun, with the formation with the Fox on the field. Let's see if we can develop something else other than the usual run in the middle. No, actually we cannot throw on first down. Matt is still very cold. Their force is in the middle of the defense, their defensive tackles. So we'll see what we can do. I'd like to run one more. 3rd and 7. We run one of our best plays, the counter on the left. And it was covered perfectly. So bad start for SMU and bad start for Temple. I had to punt it away. Very, very bad drive. Bad punt. Too much on the left. I tried to angle it too much. We were very lucky. That man was wide open all alone in our backfield. By the way, if you remember last time, I switched Tariq Young for Warner. He will be our starter for this game. Let's see if he can bring some pressure. As of now, they aren't able to run and pass very well. I just said it. Damn it! Oh, he fumbled. That ball skipped away from the running back. I think that Zungrana was the one causing the fumble. No, it was Coleman. But I think the man was down. Okay. So no forced fumble for Coleman, but only a normal tackle. I would have loved a forced fumble with him. Another incompletion. They seem very inaccurate in the passing game. Let's pressure them a little bit more. I tried to turn to the right with Mahon to catch the quarterback. I saw him keeping the ball, but Jaquavion was too slow. And they drop. We are lucky again. They punt. I don't know who is playing worse on offense. If them or us. Dobbins with another good return, 10 yards. Jaquavion is not slow, he's a wise runner, yes. He runs only when he needs to. Let's bring some help on the left side. Okay, cutback. 5 yards gained. Okay, it's good. Let's try something from the I formation. Maybe we can find more success. I'd like to try again the left side. I don't know how my line wasn't able to block that man. But 2 yards are better than nothing. How many yards ran Coleman last time with against SMU, if you remember? And a good gain. He ran almost 300. I don't know if we can beat that. They seem not a bad team at the moment on defense. We have to throw a little bit. Simple stuff like this. First catch for our big guy Donovan Lambert. Maybe we can warm up Mattis a little bit. Let's see. Let's try the right side. And we nearly have the first. So it's as usual cow time. Let's bring out the big guys. Let's bring out Donovan Lambert for the usual fullback run in the middle. And we have the first. But Donovan is injured. Wait a moment. And I think it's a bad injury. I think it's a bad one. I don't know who my backup is at fullback. I'm shocked. We have a freshman, Thomas Durman. We have a freshman, a redshirt freshman. We recruited the first year. Let's try him out. Let's try the counter left with him on the field. And we have some space. They are really slow in the secondary. Thomas Durman wasn't able to block anyone. By the way, I remember you. Sorry for my bad English. I'm not an English speaker. I'm Italian, so if I commit some mistake, please don't worry too much. And Mattis is also awful. I don't know if I missed the length of the injury. They didn't show it for now. And we have some speed. We break one tackle and gain 5 yards. Also, Coleman is very tired. Sadie is on the field. We are playing very slow for now. And a very bad pass. I was throwing to circle in the middle of the field. But no. Let's try a field goal, shall we? No wind. A 40-yard field goal should be makeable. And he makes it. Wow, Memphis was able to beat UCF. So UCF loses the second loss of their year and the first one in conference. That's a good news. The bad one is that Houston won against Cincinnati. So Houston is still undefeated in conference. But UCF falls. I really liked that news. 10 weeks? Lambert is out 10 weeks? Whew. Oh man. Our poor little cow went to the slaughter. I didn't see the kind of injury. We can see that, by the way. Donovan Lambert, abdominal tear, 10 weeks. But I have good news. I'd like to do this little thing. No, I can't. I prepare only one formation with Mahon at fullback. I was thinking about it, but it's a little bit too much. I do a formation sub for next week. I will put the Duke in one attack formation, so maybe if we are able to make him score some touchdowns, like the cow was doing, maybe he can become a Heisman candidate. What a catch! Or no, it was an incompletion. Nearly a great catch. Why, Dotzy? You had the interception. Why you knocked the ball down? Usually, by the way, the Heisman Trophy, so the best player on in all the NCAA football, is for offensive players. So to have our defensive linemen competing in the Heisman, we have to make him score some touchdowns, at least. That's why I was thinking about getting him in offense. Let's bring out the pistol formation. And again, we cannot find space anywhere. They are locking down on stopping the run because they know that we cannot throw the ball at all. So, one of our options is to try some screens to make Mattis warm up a little bit, so he can throw better passes in the future. And here we go. Yes, probably they are ready for our running game, because they know we can only run the ball for now. But now, if we can keep on with those screens, we should have a option to throw with Mattis. Nearly intercepted. I threw a bad ball. I'm damning myself for it. But we were lucky again. Better lucky than good, they say. Let's try the speedster again. No blocks on the left side. I hate them. Come on, Mattis, please. I tried to make the defender go to me and then throw the ball to my tight end. It was a difficult play, but Mattis is still cold. This can be a good punt. It is. And they recover it. Come on. I bonked it in the helmet. The important part is to make again a stand on defense. Fumble! And Wilson got it. That's what I mean with a stand. A big hit, a fumble, and a fumble recovery. Who made the hit? Please tell me. It was Woodbury? Yes! My man Woodbury. Since I put him in the starting lineup, he started performing very well. So, if they are all locked in on Coleman, let's try a read option. I think it's covered. And I don't have time. I tried to throw the ball deep to Bourbon. I saw a good matchup, but I'm playing. We are playing like shit. Now we can try a screen, maybe to Evans. They have it perfectly covered. If someone has a solution or some advice, please tell me. I don't know what to do. And a sack. So we back again. The defensive tackle was unblocked, basically. Their best defensive player. How we cannot block with someone, their best defensive player, I don't know. And we punt again. This game is a doozy. Yes, we have to try and warm up that son of a gun of Matis. And keep punting this way. A great punt. Inside the 20. Well, inside the 20. We wasted a great opportunity with the fumble and the recovery. But they start on the 7. I missed. The good thing is that we will start on offense in the second half. So I hope that usually the adjustment I make work. Now they run with Kamar Wheaton, their best player. The player I'm most scared about. And they start getting some traction. I told you this was a trap game. They are too good to be nearly without wins. Yes, we can try and switch some running backs. We can try and put Coleman outside and run some plays with Dobbins. And they are playing well now. Their quarterback was able to warm up. So Stone is throwing the rock very well. By the way, Stone and rock, please. Rock and stone. If you know what I mean. Okay, we got Kamar Wheaton stopped for 4 yards. I knew that. But if we cannot tackle, I can know every one of their damn plays, but we need to tackle their damn players. Also, we lost Clark, our starting cornerback, out for the game. And that's why they are throwing the ball better, because Clark is out. Clark was the only experienced guy I had in my cornerbacks. We now have a freshman, Dotzi, and Coleman on the field. Someone please stop Brandon Upton. They are throwing the ball very well. A false start. That's great. So 5 yards less for me to cover. 5 yards less. Come on, you know what I mean. First and 15. And Darian Warner was there to try and take down Brandon Upton. He missed, but was able to slow it down at least, the running back. 2nd and 17. So again, they lost yards on that play. And there it is, Jerquavion with a stop. I call a timeout, so we can work with some more clock if we get the ball back. And Landon Williams with the stop. Yes, he deflected the ball and fell incomplete. Whew, that was clutch. That was very clutch. And also Landon Williams usually is the third cornerback on the depth chart. So he stepped up and made the play. Who knows, maybe with Dotzi on the receiver, the play is a touchdown. But now the bad news is that we are 3-3 tied against the Mustangs. Great broken tackles, but nowhere to go for Kyle Dobbins. I'd like, first of all, to try a zone read. Earlier they have that covered. He had that covered, and they do again. That's right. Nowhere to go. Hurry up. Great pass, finally, to Kwesi Evans. A completion in the middle of the field for 15 yards. Now we start talking. And nearly intercepted. I threw to the wrong guy. Come on, I need to focus. Nearly completed to Smith, but broken down by the excellent defense. We had him for the first down, but nothing there. Now he has Smith for 16. And now he can push the foot on the gas pedal. It was a bad throw. He still is not ready to throw deep. But he's warming up. That's better. Let's see if Fox can burn the safety deep. And intercepted. Man, come on, stop him. I fucked up. I made a bad mistake again. That's on me all the way. I don't know what to do on offense. They are playing so well on offense, by the way. We cannot stop them for now. And they score. Touchdown Moochie Dixon. This time he was able to break a tackle from Landon Williams and was able to score. So SMU 9 for now, Temple 3. SMU 10, Temple 3. Not optimal. And Dobbins was able to gain nearly 30 yards on the return. But still, we have a lot to do to catch up with them. Come on, throw that damn ball. I tried to throw to R1 on the right. He was so slow to release the ball. Let's see if maybe with the motion screen we can gain some ground. He cannot make the man miss. Third and 18. I knew that this game was a trap game. I knew that. It's the title of the episode. Okay, we have Coleman for 20. He's our best athlete on the field. Again, Coleman with 30 yards. What a catch! This man is on fire. And we also have Dobbins with 14. With 22 seconds left. And we go outside with Duan Mattis. So the clock is stopped. The problem is that Mattis is very tired. And who knew that Ahmad Anderson would be the one to score the touchdown in this game? One of our least utilized receivers was able to catch the ball from Mattis for the tie. Great drive. Great drive. All of the yards gained throwing. This drive was helped by a miracle catch made by O.J. Coleman. He will be the one leading our receiving yard list. Let's hope that they cannot make a miracle. Okay, they call a timeout, so maybe they have the possibility to throw a Hail Mary. So everyone is deep. And Coleman wasn't able to intercept the ball, but that's no problem, because time expired. So we are tied at 10. Interesting game. We traded turnovers. We recovered a fumble, and they were able to come up with a interception. So one turnover each. Also, there have been some sacks on Mattis. That's the bad interception by me. I was trying to lob it in front of the defender, but nothing there. And that's the touchdown to Ahmad Anderson. And by the way, we only have 22 rushing yards. That's maybe because all those sacks count as negative rushing plays. But still, we played better throwing than running, and that's a rare occasion for our team. So, let's start the second half. We must start running a little bit more. But this great return by Dobbins surely helps. And as my man Axe said, we can try running a little bit with Dobbins. Why not? So maybe they focus on Coleman and leave some space for him on the left. Barbon just give us a block. And nothing there, 2 yards. Every yard seems Very difficult. No, actually, De La Pesca has done nothing at all. I think he still is catchless in his career. They are coming out to get the running back. We cannot break one tackle. Why? This game is so difficult. Mattis is still hot, so is Coleman. And Barbon with the catch, 15 yards. Great separation from the defender. I saw that and took it all day. Let's try a counter on the left. Great block. Great move by Coleman. He said bye-bye to the man. Great block by number 71. And also by Barbon. And whoop! For a additional 5-yard gain. He's so speedy. I'd like to run in the middle with Sadie. Because Coleman is tired. It looks like. And Sadie is so slow, we cannot go anywhere. And still Coleman is out. Let's see if maybe putting Devon Fox in that position, number 88, can make them maybe a bit confused. And also Barbon, go deep, please. Barbon has it. Yes! I saw the man press against him, and the safety was all the way in the middle of the field. And also they were pressing against the run. So I said, come on Barbon, show us some speed. And he got it. Second touchdown for the one Mattis. And great reception by Jose Barbon. Alabama wins against LSU, so LSU will not be ranked next week. Maybe we can be the next ones in the top 25. I still don't know because we are in a poor conference. This will be a slow rebuild, so I think I need to win 2 times our conference to advance. The positive note for today is that we were able to score 2 times on the air in drives, mostly with passing plays. It's a rarity. Passing yards don't come cheap in Temple now. And Wilson with a great tackle before the stick, 3rd and inches. I would have liked a deflection. But now let's bring everyone in. And they drop. Wow, we were again lucky. On 4th and inches they drop it. And they try the punt. Let's hope they don't fake it because we are not ready. It seems not a fake, so they punt it. Fair catch, Dobbins. Okay. Wow. We stopped them by pure luck. That drop was a killer for them. I'd like to see if they still play in press. No, they don't. Now I change the play and they press it. And why Coleman is still out? I hope he is not injured. I don't think he is injured, but let's see if Barbon can burn again his cornerback. And also Smith, why not? I had number 30 with that strange route he ran. Come on. Let me try and do this. I want to play with Coleman, not with Sadie. Let's do a quick change. And again. I cannot have a 99 speed guy on the bench. Let's see next play if he can come in. And Sadie was able to gain the first down. Good guy, Edward. And still, Coleman is out. Let's fake this. We can fake the run and then throw it maybe to Fox or Evans deep if they believe it. Fox is wide open, but he stopped his route. I can accept the 3 yards. I don't know why he is not tired. He's not tired. Sometimes this game puts players on the bench, and I cannot understand why. I tried the big pass play. We had that set up. Let's try something shorter. They're not covering our tight ends, maybe? He zipped it in the middle. Great catch by Barbon. 12 yards. I don't know where this Jose Barbon has been. And nearly a great catch by Evans. Come on. We had the deep play. I'm trying so much to go deep. But to no avail. Smith has gone cold because he dropped maybe something or he is not searched at all. I try a counter on the left with Dobbins. I should have kept going north. So 3 yards. Let's see if maybe in some formation we can have. We cannot have Coleman on the field. I don't know why. This thing is killing me. I'm starting to hate Robinson. We punt it. The safest play. A short one, but it should be inside the 20 again by Bell. It falls on 12. So they have to go 88 yards, nearly the length of the field. And they are completing all kinds of passes. Thankfully, number 43 was able to tackle the receiver. And also, I think that number 43 was the one that needed to tackle him. Coleman is on defense now. We are playing Waters. Wait. I think that Waters should be a red shirt. Maybe I'm wrong, but let me see. I never saw him on the field, actually. Why Waters is on the field? No, he is not a red shirt, but and Mahone with the great tackle on the quarterback. Thankfully, someone is still playing at high level. Okay, our defense is good for now. I think they will pass. They are able to find the 3 men in our coverage all the time. This game, man, this game is something else. I don't know what's happening. They throw, and Woodbury was able to make the tackle, but there's a flag clipping, so against them. We accept it. It's a 2nd and 15. We don't have Mahone on the field, he's tired. But we have Kobe Wilson. He stops Kamar Wheaton, so they are in a obvious passing situation, 3rd and 11. And we are in the 4th quarter. Let's hope that during the change of quarter we are able to make Coleman part of our offense, because we cannot play without him. at all. We need a sack. A flag?
Pass interference. Defense.
What? Pass interference. Come on. He was the one that ran in the middle of the field. Pass interference on a defensive lineman? I don't get it. I don't want to view the replay. Mahone nearly had his vengeance. How can you call a penalty on the Duke? And Dylan Goffney with the first down. We cannot stop their passing offense for now. We can do only so much. Good guy, number 25. That was a touchdown. If he isn't able to come up and make the play. So he saves us for a moment, a brief moment. But here they are with the 1 yard rushing touchdown by Preston Stone. They fooled us with the option play. And surely they deserve this touchdown, but that penalty was a fucking killer. We had them. We stopped them on 3rd down. If we stop them there, they kick the ball. (17 tie in the 4th quarter. And now I'm starting to get anxious. Great return by Dobbins, 41 yards. Now we need Coleman on the field. And he still is not. Let me check. This happened also in the end against BYU. Let me put someone else here, like Carlinhos Coleman, and I want also Ephraim Zungrana on the field. I don't want Coleman on defense anymore, so maybe that was the problem. We'll see next play. We can keep it for a 7-yard gain with Mattis. Hopefully he is not injured. And still Mattis is outside. Great cutback by Sadie. Wow. One great play by Sadie. Nice. And now he is out. We have good guy Dobbins. You are seeing that they are playing the pass very well now. They are deep and covering the pass. A great stiff arm. He was able to go with the defender for 9 yards. These are the kind of drives I love. We should keep keep pounding the ball because they are so deep and they are giving us a lot of space. Again, 9 yards. We rushed for 800, and most of all, we are also wasting a lot of clock. Let's see if they follow the motion from Anderson. One yard gained. Now maybe we start throwing a little bit. I just hope not to make a mistake. And Anderson with another catch and with the touchdown. Come on, man. That was one of the best touchdowns. He was not touched down by the defender. He used the defender body to get up and score. So, second touchdown made by Ahmad Anderson. I think he only has like 2 catches before this game. And also third touchdown made by Mattis. And we are on top again. Temple 24, SMU 17. Great clutch game by Anderson. He answered the bell when called. I missed with Mount. Man, I had the quarterback sacked. Now it's the time for the Duke to come up with a big play. We need him right now. This is why he is an impact player. Again, close enough to pressure him. He went a little bit closer. Ah, come on. We had him stopped. He was able to bulldoze the man, the defender, to gain the first. I don't want to go on overtime. We were again there. Dylan Goffney with the reception. Preston Stone is playing a good game. He is under pressure a lot, but he is completing everything he needs to. Another great catch by Roderick Daniels. He had the man draped all over him and still was able to come up with the catch. SMU is playing his heart out. Kobe Wilson read the screen perfectly. Moochie Dixon with only the 2-yard gain. These close games are always so tense. Another screen, covered very well by Dotzi this time. 3rd and 6. They call a draw. They tried to go for the run, and nothing there. They will try for the 4th down. Yes, they do. They will pass, and now we need a sack. Or a stop before the sticks. Wow. We get the ball back with less than 2 minutes to go. Nice stop. Bend but don't break defense, baby. The problem is that I cannot see Coleman on the field. Let's see if we can catch them off guard with the fake run. Evans, please try and go deep if you can. We have Anderson. Wow, I don't know what Anderson ate before the game, but he should pass everything to all the other players. He had 2 touchdowns and this great completion deep. Everyone is loaded against the run, but they cannot stop Dobbins. And a great push by our offensive line. 2nd and 2. I say we go with the conservative tempo, so we can churn out a little bit of clock. They called a timeout earlier, so the clock is stopped for now. And Sadie with the first. Their 2 best players, Nwokobia and their defensive tackle, played very well today, as well as their quarterback. I let most of the clock run down. So we can kneel down. Not yet. We will kneel next play. Sadie was able to bulldoze his opponent. I hope to see that again. And quietly, Saidi had 50 yards in the game. I want to kneel to have the extra experience points. Yes. Whew. This was tense. This was a close game. But I'm very happy for Mattis, the player of the game. 238 yards and 3 touchdowns. He came up clutch after a very bad interception and a very cold start. This was nice. On defense, we didn't have big plays, except the fumble recovery. And we were actually very lucky, because they dropped two third down conversions. But still, a win is a win. Great deep pass to Barbon. And this great catch and touchdown of Anderson. I don't know how he was able to come up with the ball and the touchdown, but I take it. So, the mystery is what happened to Coleman. Tomorrow he will be on some search. At least he will appear on some carton milk boxes, surely, because I cannot explain where he went. Let's see some stats. Okay, here we are. So Mattis played one of the best games of his year. So nearly 250 yards, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. He took also 3 sacks. Running, Coleman went only for 66. The worst game of his tenure in Temple. Mattis minus 12 because he took those sacks. And CD was clutch in the end with 49 yards on only 7 carries, and Dobbins with 25. Lambert 1 rush, 3 yards, and we lost him to injury for 10 weeks. So I'll have to come up with something to substitute him. Coleman led us in receiving, 66 also. So actually he didn't play the worst game. He was able to gain more than 100 yards in receiving and rushing combined. Barbon had a good game with 53 yards of catching and a touchdown. Anderson with 67 and 2 touchdowns. So maybe the best game of his career. Evans had 2 for 15. Fox 1 for 3. I should have involved him more. Smith 1 for 16. Dobbins 1 for 14. 1 Lambert and 1 drop by Colby Freeman. Robinson finished without a catch. I looked for him a couple of times, but I don't like what I'm seeing. So, Kobe Wilson with 10 tackles, no sacks. Actually, 0 sacks in the game. I don't remember if that happened other times. No interceptions, 3 deflections, good. Forced fumble by DJ Woodbury and fumble recovery by Kobe Wilson. So 11 tackles and 1 fumble recovery. No touchdown blocks or safeties. Warner compiled only 1 tackle. Zungrana too. Zungrana played a little bit. Bell was 1 for 1 in kicks and 3 for 3 on extra point, and also kicked the ball 4 times and put 3 of them inside the 20. I never had these kind of numbers with a punter. Very well. He was able to punt them, make them start in their own deep in their own field. Kick return, Dobbins played good, and also in punt return. Wow, that was more difficult than expected. And now we see what happened around the league. I'm so happy that UCF was able to lose one game, but let's see next week what happens. We are against Memphis. And they are a very well-rounded team, and they were the one able to beat UCF, actually. So they'll be at full force. I hope that they put everything in the game against UCF and they come tired against us. Also because we are at home and we have some recruits still with the visit. Right? Yes, we are versus Memphis at Temple. Okay, so Michael Evans locked us out. So we will not have Michael Evans. And we are still in a recruiting battle with some recruits. We reached a goal, 5 consecutive weeks, so more points for our coach. What's happening around the league? Top 25. The first one is Iowa State. So Syracuse falls against Wake Forest. They fall at number 5. Iowa State climbs up to number 1, followed by the always good Ohio State at number 2. Texas A&M flies up to number 3 from number 8. And that was a huge drop for Syracuse. They lost only against number 12, sorry. Also, any more moving? Wake Forest against the win after the win against SU climbs up a lot, and the USC, I cannot speak today, falls to number 11. We are not ranked yet, and UCF falls to number 24. So one of our rivals. Let's see, coaches poll. We didn't receive a single vote. So, most important for us are conference standings for now. We cannot compete for the college football playoff. Temple is first, so we are still perfect in conference. Let's go. And UCF falls. I'm so excited for this loss by UCF. We have to compete against Houston for the first place for now. And we must win. It looks like a must win against Memphis. If we lose to them, they maybe should go up in the first positions. So we have to win against Memphis, absolutely. Iceman Watch, I don't think to have anyone. Yes, and Christian Veilleux still is battling for the Heisman. He demolished us in the first week of the year at Penn State. Let's see some award finalists, just to be sure that at the top we have our man Jerquavion still. Yes, we have Jerquavion Mahon for the Bednarik. He has already 17 tackles, 17 sacks, 3 forced fumble and 1 fumble recovery. The Nagurski also, and we should have him in another trophy for the Lombardi. Yes. Kobe Wilson is number 3 for the Butkus. And I saw Dobbins at number 3 for the Jet, so he climbed up some positions. I saw Coleman at number 8 for one of these awards. Players of the Week. Maybe in the American, we have no one. Okay. We only need to see what the recruiting is about today, and then we are done with the stream. With the mod I'm playing, with the recruiting mod, with my rules, at the end of the year, usually we have no one to follow. I only recruit people that are interested in Temple. If no one is interested at first, I don't recruit them. So basically, at the start of the year, I have a recruiting board done, and I follow that. I don't add no one, if not one from our pipelines, or players already interested. Okay, we should put some points in Devin and in Patrick Nero to use him for the pipeline for next year. And maybe we can use the lockpick on Evans. Why not? I don't have the need for a running back, but he's a 71. We use the lock, yes. And we are at second place for Michael Evans. Great news. And the good news is that he still has the visit with us at week 13. So, nice. And we put him with 500 points from the get-go. So, I'm still hoping to make Michael Biggers commit. I don't think I will be able to, because he will visit with Louisville and Michigan State in the coming weeks, but having a 84 defensive tackle would be a great thing for us. Also, I hope not to lose Marcus Turner, also to Louisville. And you know that if we lose both of them, next year we will play against Louisville. Eugene Wright, we are making steps forward. Lucas Fader, we are making big steps also. We nearly committed Devin Mackey, a 72 kicker. And Michael Evans is on his way. We are losing CJ Holmes. Maybe we can lock the pick. We can lock pick. Monty Porchia, we're gaining ground. And Patrick Nero, we are nearly having committed. Nice. So, we are done with the recruiting board. And let me check the top classes. We are still in the top 10. With 11 recruits that have committed, 6 4 stars, 5 3 stars. Alabama is at first. we have the team needs covered for next year. So let me study Memphis a little bit. They seem to be on our level. Their offense is in the top 10 of the NCAA actually. Their passing offense is so good. They have a very good quarterback. I saw him all the time in the weekly best player of the American Conference. So he is one to watch. But they have two big injuries on the offensive line. The right tackle and the right guard. And we have our strength on the right side of our defense. We have Jarquavion Mahon, the Duke, on the right. So, you can see our schedule. We still are a very, very good team. And let's see what Memphis did. Their losses came against Kansas in overtime. It happened also to us. And against ECU. We destroyed ECU. They were able to win against UCF and easily against USF, 55-20. And they have also a big win against Vandy. We have also a big win against Vandy. And a big win against Mizzou. They will be a tough opponent. Our stats for the team leaders. Coleman is always our best rusher, nearly 8,000 yards and 12 touchdowns. Our quarterback situation is still a weak one. Mattis played well only this game. He threw for 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. But we are a run-first team, so that doesn't bother me so much. You see Jarquavion Mahon with 17 sacks, and we are still in the 9th game of the year. Their leaders, I told you about Hannigan, their quarterback. He threw for nearly 2,200 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. So a very accurate thrower of the ball. Their best running back is Thomas. He ran nearly the same yards as Coleman, but only 5 touchdowns. And their top receiver is Drake, with a double of the yards of our top receiver, and he scored 3 touchdowns. Only their top leader of interception has 1, and they have 4 sacks with Whitlow Jr. Okay. So I'd like to see them a little bit in depth, and then I save, and after we see some stats about them, I save and say to you good night, but just give me a minute. Hannigan is a 88, not so fast, 68 speed and 85 acceleration. And let's look at his throw power and accuracy. He's a 87, 81, so he's playing way better than his stats shows. The running back is actually a 90. A 90 overall running back. Good. They have a shitty fullback, as all teams have, except us. The receivers are Kobe Drake and Cameron Wright. Jamari Hawkins, the third one. No one is in the 80 department. Their tight end Wolf is 89, so maybe he will be one of the main threats against us. They have a very good left tackle at 91, but in the middle they are not so great. By the way, they will play, I think, with Gildehouse. Yes, their right guard will be Gildehouse because McLean is playing on the right side because Mackillon Pounders is injured. So they have 2 big injuries, but not so important because their backups are actually quite good. On defense, they should be... They are actually good. They have 81. The middle of the defense it's average at 77. Their linebacking corps is good except the right outside linebacker, Derek Smith. And wow, they have two very good corners, 86 and 85. And then it drops to 75. The free safety is only 76. A slow free safety, by the way, 81. And 78 the strong safety. I think we will have our hands full for next game. They use Javon Ducker as a punt returner and kick returner. Okay, nice. Today was a tense one. We won a close game for once. I'd like to win a championship this year, maybe win the bowl game. And let's see, for next year we will have a lot of changes because we will lose both our best defensive player and our best offensive player in Jarquavion Maun and O.J. Coleman. And let's see if they go pro, if they are drafted, and if we have some transfers or we lose someone to the transfers. But I'm digressing now. So, thank you very much for your patience. Thank you very much for being here, even if for a small amount of time. And thanks for Axe for following me every stream I do for all the stream. And I'll see him tomorrow, and I will see you on Thursday if you want. I will stream again, not tomorrow, but the day after. Tomorrow I'm busy. So, by the way, if you like my stream, and if you are not bored by my voice, by me, by my speaking errors, please subscribe to my channel, and if you want to recover all the clips, you can watch my channel also on YouTube. You can find every link you need in my profile on Twitch. And as always, as I tell you always, have a good night and go out.